Hey guys, what is up? It is Matthew here, otherwise known as MJ if you follow me on my other channel where I do Minecraft Let's Plays and other things. Anyways, for the past few months, I would say, or probably longer than that, I've been talking about working on a video game, right? Well, I'm finally to the point to where I think I'm going to start doing some dev vlogs. Now, keep in mind this is extremely pre-alpha. This here is just a graphics test and development environment where I develop the graphics and test the graphics, just stuff that I'm developing. I've also got another one for audio as well, another development environment. But mostly, when I show you guys things, it'll probably be the graphics test and development stuff. And then I may throw audio in there every now and then when it comes to testing things, when objects react with each other and whatnot. The game that I am working on, I have not yet decided a name for it, but I have decided a name for, I guess, what I want, not necessarily myself to be identified as, but um, I want to say I'm starting a company, but I don't have the license or anything for the company. But I have identified myself as Sawtooth Games, and I'll probably be looking into, LLC and stuff along those lines as far as a company is concerned, because I do want to, establish myself, I guess. And anyway, so the name I've decided on was Sawtooth Games. I have already registered sawtoothgames.com and sawtoothgames.net. I'm not really too concerned about the other ones. I have also created a Facebook page with the name of Sawtooth Games and a Twitter account and a YouTube channel. So, of course, this is the YouTube channel here. But, anyways, the idea of the game, I have not yet decided on a title for the game. I have a pretty good idea, but I don't want to put it out there until I've decided fully 100%. And I'm probably also going to get the domain names for that as well. And I'm not sure about social media accounts. I'll probably do the social media accounts and just, hold on to them in case I want to do anything, which I probably will in the future. But the idea behind the game is basically that you're going to have like a galaxy, or you're going to be able to have a server or be part of a server. The server is going to host basically a solar system. And you could whitelist players to play on your server, and those players that you whitelist can play anywhere in your entire server. And then you'll also be able to whitelist planets as well, or you just have no whitelist. If someone is on the global whitelist, then they could go to any planet. If someone is on like a planetary whitelist, and they could only go to the planets that they are whitelisted on. And the reason I decided to do that is because players, they'll want to players will want to go explore and whatnot, but they'll also want to have a place that they could call home, a place that is protected from griefing. And it's inspired by Minecraft and Kerbal Space Program, so kind of combine those two together in a voxel environment. That's kind of what I'm going through, and I want things to be destructible, completely dynamic. I've started working on the dynamic aspects of things. I could show you that a little bit here with the moving of vertices. As you can see, I could move vertices, and it is relatively smooth. That's just moving of one vertice of a model that I crafted in code. It's not like a model that was created in some program or something like that, and I'm sure you guys probably knew that. But so, yeah, that's kind of the idea that I'm going for. It's not all flushed out completely. There's still a lot of work to do. I'm hoping maybe before any of the multiplayer stuff comes out, I want to get out like a demo, a single player, where you possibly either have just a planet that you roam around on, Or actually, maybe that's even what will just start out as a planet and then evolve from there. Really, these planets they're going to be rather quite large, and I don't know. I can't decide if I want to go for scale or if I want to go smaller than scale. I haven't decided on that yet. I guess it's just gonna. I guess we'll just see where it goes, and how it really depends on. I guess a popularity, because if it's something that really does take off, and I think it might, because it's an entirely new concept. Now, the one thing that I haven't mentioned is that your server, um, whether if the server admin wants, the server can be open to the public, and that is why there's the reason for the whitelisted planets, is because people can come to your server. Now, the idea is that each server is going to have a location in this galaxy, and you can travel by ship to each of these servers. Now, it's not going to be like, you're going to fly through space and get to these ships. I mean, or get to these solar systems. I mean, I'm going to make it a whole complex thing. And the reason why I think the planets probably need to be to scale is because if you have a whole bunch of players on one server, everyone's going to need materials. And it's not just going to be like you automatically get the ship that could, fly through the galaxy through, outer space. You're going to need to build your own ship that'll actually get there, and the idea is to actually get there that will have like a targeting computer or some sort. And I want these things to be complex, and the reason I want all these things to be complex is because I don't want people to just be able to go play the game for how many hours and say, hey, I've gotten as far as the game as possible and I'm done. I can't go anywhere. I want the game to continue to be entertaining and challenging for the player. And then there's other things that I want there to be. I want there to be leaderboards. Eventually, probably a modding API, because I'm sure people are going to want to do certain not mods, but make their own game modes and types and stuff like that. And it's not just all about spaceships either. You're going to be able to build a whole assortment of machines. I mean, building your spaceship in itself, that's going to be a challenge, because I'm hoping that that the way that I design it, it will require the player to make a kind of like a ship building yard or a shipyard or something like that, where ships are built, and ships will be destroyable. You'll be able, you could keep things on your ship. Your ship could be your house. You could have your house on the planet. I want it to be something that is so big that the game doesn't dictate how the player plays, but the player dictates how they want to play. And so if your idea is to stay on planet side, run around, kill things, mine, races, you could build vehicles that can race or fly races and things like that. That is where I want the end goal of this project to go. Now, it probably won't be, it could be 2 years, 3 years before, all these ideas that I just spit out at you guys are complete. But I'm hoping that maybe within the next year or so that I could have at least a single player prototype that should be more than plausible. Maybe in 6 months is even possible. Just some quick single player thing with bare minimum features that has something to get going, something that players can pick up and start playing, and then eventually move to some sort of paid model where users will pay. They pay for the game, play for however many they want. Updates are free. There may eventually be maybe like a server service where you pay for a server license or something like that. There may possibly be something like that, and that's not because money. It's because I need a way to keep myself afloat. But it's an idea, but like I said, not everything's fleshed out. And as far as the way that I want it to go is to I want people to pay once for the game and they could play all they want. Now that I think of it, I think the server servicing, the pay for that, probably not gonna be a thing. The server program will be available for those who have the game, and I might do something to where, rent servers or something like that, but that'd be something way down the line because I'm not no way prepared for anything like that. Shouldn't even be thinking about it. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. I think it's gonna be huge. Like I said, this is just a graphics test and development. I've got all the most of the complicated stuff done. So I think things should really start to pick up from here. So I'm hoping, I'll try and do a dev vlog maybe once a week. Or that's what I want to do. So probably every Monday. I do my programming on the weekend at the moment. I may try and do some during the week, but I am a software engineer by trade. It's what I do for a career. And I don't want to burn myself out. It's not just because I don't want to burn myself out from work, but I really don't want to burn myself out working on this project. But definitely I work on it during the weekends, at least 20 hours during the weekend, 10 hours each day. I'll just sit here and program. And then at night, which it's what? It's 11:17 right now. At night is when I'll do my video game playing. So I just got done playing some video games, but yeah, so this is it so far. That is a general idea. I hope you guys find it interesting. Give me some suggestions down in the comments. I might follow one of your suggestions or something, or see a suggestion, be like, hey, that's a great idea, and try and work towards implementing it. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. If you'd like to follow the development of this, please be sure to subscribe. It would but it would really encourage me a lot to see some subscriptions and some likes. And like I said, this is a brand new channel for me. I do have my Let's Play channel, and hopefully some of my followers from over there that have showed interest will come and subscribe. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I look forward to the future. Bye.